Alright, let's talk about the Apple Watch. I just imported a whole bunch of footage of my Apple Watch, and I'm gonna slowly start to move into coloring and starting to edit my review video. What's up, guys? I see it says there's it said there's 0 people here, and now there's 464 people here, so that's fun. Anyway, the hearts mean a lot. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Yes, that's a nice half of my. How do I swipe down to stop? Double tap. Okay, that worked too. All right, I'm just gonna put it like kind of. I don't Periscope very often, as you can tell, but I can read your questions and talk about it. This is the Apple Watch that I have, and actually I can show you. I was doing a bunch of other watch stuff for the video, but this is the Apple Watch, and I have 2 Apple Watch Sports. The space gray one finally came in, and I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. It's pretty good looking. I had to check my battery life on my phone before I started this Periscope. It was at 60%, so I think I'll be able to Periscope for a little bit. So let me open up the video. But yeah, whatever questions you guys have about the Apple Watch as I go into editing this video, feel free to ask them, and I'll answer them here, and I'll also try to get them in the video, basically. Yeah, of course. Okay, yes, no, it doesn't really get warm. I mean, it probably depends on what band you get, but I have one that fits my wrist pretty well, so if I was exercising in it, that would get it warm, but like using it normally, it doesn't get warm. I don't play any games on it now. And I have a couple of apps. I talk about the app situation in the video. In fact, so you can see, this is one of the opening shots of the video that I actually spent way too much framing and getting right. But anyway, how is the battery? That's a good question. The battery life is actually pretty good. It's not bad. So most smartwatches, like I have the Moto 360, would last me 2 days on battery. This never lasted me 2 full days, but it never died before the end of the day. It's a constant 1.5 day battery life. Yeah, I'm going to be giving some spoilers, I guess, in this Periscope, but that's the advantage of being on Periscope. Oh, yeah, I guess it gets warm when I charge it. I don't really know. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the hearts. I guess that is good. The hearts are great. How's the charging time? I don't even really know because I just charge it overnight. I hope you like this new Periscope setup. It's my iPhone on a GorillaPod. 38mm too small. Yeah, so that's why I had the comparison going on here. This is my Moto 360 against the 42mm Apple Watch, and this is my Moto 360 versus against the 38mm Apple Watch. Moto 360 is 46mm, so it's only one size, and both of the small and large Apple Watch are both smaller than the Moto 360. So that doesn't really say it's too small, but that just means the Moto 360 and the LG G Watch R and pretty much every other smartwatch is bigger. Here's another pretty dope shot. This is the shot I created from the table, basically with all the other smartwatches in the background, and you'll see what I talked about in the video, sort of like a motif. I'm not going to spoil it, but these shots are pretty important to the video. What else do you guys want to know? How's the Taptic Engine? Is it jarring? It's actually pretty good. And I've said that like 3 times. It's actually pretty good. The Taptic Engine is kind of like a tap on the wrist. I haven't turned the sound off yet. I probably should, but most of the notification I get are just a tap on the wrist and a ding. The video's not ready. It's being edited right now. Let me show you. Here's the beginning of the timeline of the awesome intro and the clip and everything. These are all the clips of the watch in use and the B-roll and everything. You'll see it soon. What do I recommend? It's hard to say. I mean, here's the Space Gray Sport. I feel like this is going to be awesome for a lot of people. The black band is the most subtle. I have another black band on this leather one. The white band or any of the really bright bands are just really bright and obvious, and I feel like just screams like steal my watch. So I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, so I would say Space Gray Sport, and that's the cheapest one too. It's $350. Does the bottom of the watch feel weird on your wrist? Not really. It's a little thick, as you can see. It's not the thinnest thing in the world, and it's sort of like a square, but it's actually one of the most comfortable smartwatches. So the thicker or thinner but flatter profile doesn't really make that much of a difference. The heart rate seems to be pretty accurate, but everything else has been fine, so it's not that bad. Does the color affect the flexibility of the band? No. Yours just told you to stand up. I have a standing desk if I need to stand up. If it tells me to, I will. Alright. Favorite app so far? Let me look at the ones I've used. This is, so if you haven't already seen this little interface here. Favorite app, wow. Actually, I'm going to go with the camera, because the camera app lets me snap photos where I have my phone set up somewhere, and I can tap, and it'll take the picture from the phone when I tap my wrist. But that's not something I use all the time, but it's pretty cool. Do I think it's worth the $349? That's what I'll be talking about in the video. Let me check Twitter for a second. Oh, look, Twitter. Oh, mad screenshots from Periscope on Twitter. Interesting. Does the crown on the bottom work with your right hand? Yeah, that's the other thing. I wear this a lot on my right wrist. Most people wear their watch on their left wrist. I found I don't use the crown that often, but when I do, it's not a huge deal. It's just kind of there on the side. You usually use it for adjusting things. Yes, full-time YouTuber. See, that's why I'm here doing this, because that's what I do now. This is, yeah, I guess it's been the everyday use watch because I've been testing it. That's what I do when I test things. I use it every day. I use my Moto 360 at sort of my, that's my watch of choice for when I'm using an Android phone. How's the experience answering calls with the watch? It's just as awkward as it is with Android Wear. It's kind of like a sort of a sci-fi experience where you hold it up to your wrist like that. I see you, D-Brand. I see you. Yes, so 1,600 people are watching this stream, and I think there's something about Periscope where only the first like 100 or 200 people are allowed to chat in it. I don't know if that's accurate. I see the hearts. I'm assuming that means all 1,600 people are able to heart, but I don't know how that works. 500? Okay. I still don't really know why that's a thing that's holding Periscope back, but it's kind of fun. Anyway, I'll answer a couple more questions. I kind of want to show you guys, like, some of these shots that I have from my new favorite lens. Maybe not favorite, but my new lucky lens is the Canon 100mm macro. I mean, that is, if that's not crispy, I don't know what is. That is, wow, holy smokes. The watch is a little slow. I will talk about that, yeah. What other macro shots do I have? Boom. That is, again, silly sharp. I have not seen an Apple Watch in public. That's a good point. I have not. What else do I have? There's another. Jeez. I mean, that's just so crispy. So the only way you can get these shots is if you get super close to whatever you're shooting. Swipe and scroll down to hide chat. I don't want to hide the chat. I like seeing the chat. This is all shot with the Red Epic Dragon and the 100mm macro. This is also with the 100mm. I shot this, I teased this on Snapchat, but Jesus. It looks better on the screen here than it does on the screen on the camera. I'm just going to spoil the whole damn video. I can't be giving away all the secrets. Anyway, what else? What else should I talk about? Yeah, no, I have not seen any other Apple Watch in the wild. Although, you would think you would see one with like a bright white band or a bright blue band or something. Yeah, I'm using the iPhone 6 Plus. I have not seen a hit. Where's my iPhone? Oh, I'm using it. Wow. I have not seen a hit on the battery life of the phone while it's attached. Some people have seen a difference in battery life on their phone. I really haven't. A lot of people will use their phone less because they check notifications on the watch more, and that sort of saves their battery life, but I haven't really seen much of a difference. Yeah, I did totally check for where my iPhone was. Will the second gen be more rounded? Probably. I don't know if I can guarantee any difference in shape, but considering, I mean, this is a pretty comfortable form factor, but look at the way the iPhone's changed. The iPhone was like a big rounded bulb thing. Now it's gotten more rigid and then more bulbous, so who knows. Does it run fluidly? Not. I mean, it runs fluidly, but not quickly. So it's smooth, but not fast. That's the best way I can put it. Smooth, not fast. Hello, Portugal. Hearts for Portugal. Do you find yourself using the phone less often because of the watch? Yeah, that's a thing I found with Android Wear and the Apple Watch. Is I pull my phone out of my pocket less because I get the notification here and I can just check. Looks like I know whether or not I want to respond to that, and then that's it. I have not worn it while actually doing anything athletic. Even though it's the sport, maybe if I wore the sport more often I would, but playing Ultimate I don't like, it's a throwing sport, I don't like to have anything on my arms. It's just kind of distracting. Maybe if I was doing a workout or lifting, I would keep it on, but I haven't done that yet with the watch, so we'll see. But you don't want to work out with this band. This is the leather band. You don't want to work out or get really this wet at all. It's leather, so that's not good. How many times has it lagged? I don't know, 74. A lot. Man. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak preview of this video. If we get a bunch of hearts, I'll just go ahead and play the intro that I have edited already. Do I have any scratches on it? Nope. Not really. No? Do you guys want to see the video that I have edited so far? It is currently 20 seconds long. It's about 25 seconds long. Go ahead and tap a heart. I think you tap the screen. I don't know how. I don't even know how hearts work. I think you tap the screen to heart the Periscope. You guys want to see the beginning of the video? Here. Alright, it's over here. This is tentative, by the way. It could change a little bit since I have a couple more clips I want to use. Oh, double tap to heart? Okay, double tapping is a heart. Here's your sneak peek. Boom, right into the Apple Watch. Yeah, okay, so this video will come out probably, see, if I get all the editing done today, I have practice tomorrow. I can get this, it'll be probably live by tomorrow sometime. Yeah, Team Crispy. Hashtag Team Crispy. On Twitter, if you tweet at me, hashtag Team Crispy, I'll probably favorite it because I like Team Crispy. Anyway, I'm going to end this Periscope. Thanks for tuning in, all 1,500 of you. That was pretty cool. And I'm just going to start making this video, putting it together now. I started putting it together a while ago, obviously you could see, but yeah. So I'm going to finish it. Thanks for watching. Later.